I don't know if you can see me well, but anyway, name's John Gonzalez. It is March 29th. Thinking about this oil spill off the coast of Louisiana. I'm from there, and I'm really worried about it. Came up with an idea, and it might be novel. I would figure since the Exxon Valdez in 1989, they would have had some technology, not to either burn the oil off, which they're doing now, but something to absorb and be able to skim it off the top, or if not, just absorb it, let it sink to the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico. I'm going to do a quick experiment for you, and I'll take you through the whole thing, and I just did this 5 minutes ago, and I'm going to reenact it for you. Here we go. Plain glass, a beaker. I'm going to wash it out to make sure there's nothing in it. It's a clean beaker. Tap water. And of course, you know the Gulf of Mexico has salt water in it, which is denser than tap water. Okay? Now, take regular extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to pour it on the beaker. As you see, it sinks and comes up to the top. And as you can see, it floats to the top, gives you what's called an oil slick. Okay? Now, I'm going to take cat litter. I'm going to pour it on top of this oil slick. And I want you to watch how it absorbs. The oil. I'm going to shake it up like they had waves. And as you see, it absorbed most of the oil. I'm going to give it some wave action here. The cat litter with the oil sank to the bottom. The slick now is not as much. If I add a little bit more cat litter to it and spread it out as if it was dropped in the helicopters like they do in forest fires, let it sit on the top. It will absorb it with the waves, and it drops to the bottom just like a big old glop. Now, as you can see, there's not an oil sheen on the top, and it's very minuscule at this point. Yes, you see a little bit floating back up to the top because of the air pockets in the cat litter. Then, I'm going to take a spoon, because we know it has currents and waves and all this other stuff. I'm going to stir up the bottom, okay? As you see, the water gets murky. But as you can see, the cat litter is still on the bottom. It's absorbing all the oil. And on the surface, there's very little oil left on it. And most of the oil that's on the surface has already been absorbed. Now understand, as this stuff drops to the bottom, you might get, fish inhaling it for fish kills and stuff, but at least we're not destroying the wetlands. We're not letting years and years of wetlands being destroyed, which is being destroyed now. I'll let you see the surface. I know it seems very simple, but the cat litter has absorbed all of the oil. And that's a much better controlled than what we're doing now.